حربية طيارة حربية طيارة حربية شوف 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 لا والله حربية طيارة حربية طيارة حربية شوف 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 لا والله حربية طيارة حربية طيارة حربية شوف 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 لا والله حربية طيارة حربية طيارة حربية شوف شوف شوف
Kuwait's Ministry of Defense has reported that several United States military aircraft crashed and all crews survived. In a statement on X, the Kuwait Army said, and I quote, "The spokesperson for the Ministry of Defense stated that several U.S. military aircraft crashed this morning, confirming the complete safety of their crews." He explained that the relevant authorities immediately initiated search and rescue procedures, whereby the crews were evacuated and transferred to the hospital to check on their health status and provide the necessary medical care, noting that their condition is stable. The official spokesperson added that direct coordination was conducted with the friendly U.S. forces regarding the circumstances of the incident, and joint technical measures were taken. He affirmed that the concerned authorities are following up on the investigations to determine the causes of the incident, calling for information to be obtained from its official sources. According to Al Jazeera, the Iran's Armed Forces General Staff says its air defenses shot down an American F-15 fighter jet, which reportedly violated its airspace near Kuwait. The Iranian military said the F-15 jet fell inside the Kuwaiti territory due to interception's proximity to Kuwait. According to an AFP report, Iranian drones hit the U.S. Embassy in Kuwait City. Kuwait's Interior Ministry said it intercepted an unspecified number of drones targeting the small, oil-rich country at dawn. The U.S. Embassy in Kuwait was allegedly attacked by Iranian forces as black smoke was seen rising above the diplomatic facility amid Tehran's ongoing retaliation across the Middle Eastern region. An AFP correspondent witnessed the smoke billowing into the sky over Kuwait City on Monday, just hours after a fresh volley of Iranian strikes swept across the region. Sirens had sounded earlier in Jabriya. Residents were jolted awake as Iranian missiles and drones once again targeted Gulf states, widening Tehran's retaliatory campaign following U.S.-Israeli strikes that killed Iran's supreme leader. The embassy did not confirm it had been directly hit. Instead, the U.S. Embassy in Kuwait has warned citizens of a continuing threat of missile and drone attacks. Americans are instructed not to approach the embassy. Instead, they must take cover in their residences on the lowest available floor, away from windows, and remain indoors. The embassy urges all U.S. citizens in Kuwait to shelter in place, review their security plans for potential attacks, and stay vigilant for further threats. Embassy personnel are also sheltering in place. Kuwait's Interior Ministry said it intercepted an unspecified number of drones targeting the oil-rich nation at dawn, but the damage across the country is mounting. The Health Ministry confirmed one person has been killed and 32 others injured since Sunday. The shock waves are being felt across the Gulf. In Doha, explosions echoed through the night sky. In Bahrain, sirens wailed as authorities urged residents to remain calm and head to the nearest safe place. The region's busiest air corridors fell eerily silent as aviation hubs braced for further escalation. What began as targeted retaliation is now paralyzing key commercial and diplomatic centers across the Arabian Peninsula. The smoke over Kuwait City may not yet confirm a direct strike on the embassy itself, but the message is unmistakable. Iran's missile and drone campaign is expanding, testing regional defenses and sending shockwaves through global energy and aviation markets. The Gulf is no longer watching from the sidelines. It is now in the line of fire.
Iran and its allies continue to unleash their ballistic missile fury on U.S. bases in Gulf nations after American and Israeli strikes launched an attack on Saturday, killing more than 200 people, including Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. According to Al Jazeera, explosions rocked the United States Victoria base near Iraq's Baghdad International Airport. A viral video showed columns of smoke rising from inside the base. 2 drones had targeted the base, with one falling inside and one being shot down. Apart from Baghdad, Iranian missiles also hit a base for the International Coalition near Erbil's International Airport. A father and his 3 daughters were injured when debris from an Iranian missile fell on the town of Ain Terma near Damascus in Syria, state-run Sana news agency said. Their injuries were minor and treated immediately, Sana reported. Members of the Syrian civil defense surveyed the wreckage in Ain Terma, a town in the countryside region outside the capital, Damascus. Some areas in Syria's southern provinces also saw missile debris fall Sunday as Iranian projectiles fired toward Israel, with no additional injuries reported, Sana added.
We received a report of a rocket explosion in the Ain Terma area, or near Ain Terma. Our teams headed to the location and secured the site. We have 3 injuries, 2 girls and a young man, who were aided by civilians and taken to Kafr Batna Hospital.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That is often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore if you individually take out data.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.